Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Kaylin Stern coming at you with a mixed haul of things that I picked up today. And I'm currently holding the items in one of the items that I picked up. So I think I'm just going to go in reverse order of what I grabbed. So starting off, I went to Walgreens to pick up my prescriptions, and I was looking for one of those refillable tubes because I wanted to put some hand sanitizer in it from a bigger bottle that I have, but the store did not have any. But buy one, get one half off. So for like less than $5, I got 2 of these bottles of hand sanitizer. These are 2 ounces or 59 ml each. And when these get empty, the hole is big enough I can refill them from that bigger bottle. So that's 2 hand sanitizers. And I got one of these little capsules. It's an aluminum capsule. I could put pills in there. I could put some tinder in there. I could put some cash in there. And there is, see this little black, that's a rubber ring to make it waterproof. So there are only 2 green ones left, and I decided to go ahead and get one. I won't keep it on my keychain that I have my keys on, but I'll definitely make a use for it. But it does have a key ring on it. So that was like a couple dollars. And then I had been eyeing these once a few other times before. This is a 7-day pill round, or the other ones that I have, I call them a heptagon, hep meaning 7. And it's all wrapped in plastic. Basically what you do is you can rotate this, and then this part here will open up once I get the plastic off. There we go. There's only one of these left. So you can actually load it from here, and then you just you can turn it. So you push this button, and it rotates it one section. But what I've been thinking of doing, and this is a pretty thick door too. It's not flimsy like the top of it. But what I was thinking of doing is actually you can use something like this to put your seasonings in for camping. Or say if you're doing an overnighter and you got meds and you want to keep them a little bit secure, and sometimes the long pill boxes may not work. But this one, so I told the pharmacist what you could do with this for camping, and she thought that was a very clever idea. So I got the last one of these. This is like $4 and change. So that was Walgreens. And then after I got done with the doctor's office, because I had a doctor's appointment, I stopped off at a thrift store, and then there was a QuokYrip across nearby. But I bought a snack and a bottle of soda and a QuokYrip and another green lighter. So that was a QuokYrip, but all that remains is the lighter. It's not one of those push down like, yeah, it's got the wheel. And now the last place I hit was a thrift store, and although these are new, never been burned, these candles, I got the 2 tapers. These are 50 cents each, or no, 75 cents each. Maybe a little expensive, but hey, it's wax. And then there's this blue puck. This one was 50 cents. So I went to do a little dipping because I have some items that I want to dip in wax for fire starters. So this will get me a little bit. And then I found this cheesecloth. It's 36 inches or 1 yard wide by 3 yards long, or a metric 91.4 centimeters wide by 2.74 meters long. And so I thought this is a good buy. I have some in a bag that I had cut up for filtering when I was taking an herbalism class, and I was making some vinegar tinctures at home, and I was using this to strain out the mixture before bottling up the resulting liquid. And so I thought, you know, for this is $2, freshwater cheesecloth. So this can be used for not only filtering water, catching larger debris. If you layer it, you can catch the smaller stuff because the weaving will not line up. You can use it as demonstrated here for dusting. Or you can, if you're, you can lay fruit down as you wash it. Or you can use it for medical purposes. You could use this stuff, you could cut it down in strips and make a roll bandage out of it. You know, it won't be sterile like the standard roll gauze that you get for first aid use, but you could use this as a gauze wrap in an emergency situation. So yeah, why not? And then I found this 4-in-1 can opener. I had never seen one like this before. I have to get it. There's a bottle opener for like popping the top of a bottle that has one of those little caps, like the old style glass pop bottles, or if someone had this open a beer bottle. Then it has this part which you punch in to make a hole, a triangular hole in the top of a can, say like you're going to get sweetened condensed milk out of the can and you want to pour it into your little pot for making 5-minute fudge, or into a bowl if you're going to make an icing with it. Or if you have a big can of broth that you want to pour out, you just poke one hole in one side, one in the opposite side, so that you don't get splatters and all over the place. And then this here looks like you could also use it to pop the top off of something, because it is flat right here. You might not be able to see that. But yeah, you could pry something up with that if you do it like, like this, and then of course the standard twist top. But I'm going to give this a test later. Not now, of course, but I will open I'll open a can with it, see how it works. And, well, my phone is calling for use, so let me take care of that real quick. There we go. And then I found a Dickie. A lot of people may not be familiar with the Dickie, but basically it's like a collar with a little bit of fabric in the front and the back. Some styles don't have much in the back, but it's basically a layering item, and you could use it as a bit of a neck warmer. So if you want to have some neck coverage, but yet you don't want the bulk of a lot of layers, even if you don't do it for warmth, but to protect your neck from sunburn, or to ward off bug bites, or for those who just want to be a little modest. I have several of these in different colors and thicknesses. So I saw this blue one. It was on the quarter rack. Yeah, I had to. And then I got, this is a roll-on deodorant. I've had these before, and I've given these away to local homeless people when my Food Not Bombs group here was active. And I got this is a tube of foot cream. Not very big hole, so wouldn't be able to refill this. But this is a generous tube, and this is a good travel size, and I do like to have stuff on my feet. And then this is just a tiny little lotion, travel size. Sometimes when you go to thrift stores and you see these things, they don't have a whole lot in them. But for 50 cents, why not? And it would be a little bit easier to refill that little thing. And then this is like a body wash. Or no, it's an after sun thing for put on after you've been out in the sun and you get sunburn. It's you'd use it like you would aloe vera gel. It might not be easy to refill that one, but still, this is a good tube of it, and it's fairly full. And then last but not least, I couldn't resist nabbing a bowl. Hey, $2? Why not? I have a pretty good stack of metal bowls. I'm not sure if I will keep this one myself. If not, I'll donate it to the mosque, because you got to have several different sized bowls there for, especially during Ramadan when we're making big batches of stuff, and you got to feed nearly 200 people a night. You got to have some big bowls. But I got some bigger ones than this, and I got smaller, but, for $2, what the heck. So that was my haul today. And I am expecting some packages in the mail within the next couple of weeks, depending on the sender and where they're coming from. And I will bring those to you when I get them. So until then, and who knows what else I might decide to put up. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.